ZL Entertainment.
Greetings, boys and girls. I'm Andy Dion from ZL Entertainment, and today we're here for some more Supermarket Simulator. Place is open. Oh, already got some food on the floor, or trash. Still makes no sense to me. Game's being a little weird. Do I have anything open? Oh, I do have Minecraft open. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Should clear up eventually. We got ourselves some clone dudes here. Do we have... Okay. Prescuto. $931, that's expensive. Plus I don't have enough money. Let's see. So, do I have anything on here? I do. So we're waiting for a little over 1,000. Add this clear so I don't have to do anything. Alright. This is going to be another day of waiting for people to buy enough so I can buy more stuff so they can buy the stuff I just bought. Well, that just basically sums up this game, doesn't it? Yeah, after this season is over with, we're gonna, I don't think I'll ever play it again. I might when we get once it's a full release, but until then, I don't see the point in bothering. My skateboard isn't here. I think I can reset that. Let's go to market and vehicles reset. See if that works. Oh, there we go. See if we can do a grind. Nice. This is so much fun. Get out of the way. Oh, we almost have 1,000. There we go. I jumped off and hit the F button so it looked pretty cool. Alright. About $200 more, so it's a little over 1,000, but that's okay. $90. And then I can just press the E. Looks like they want me to clean stuff up. Not that it matters, as we all know. There we go. So let's get mop. It's good. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to play a version of this game that had all this dirt nonsense, but didn't have like a cleaner. Because that's all this game has become, is just about cleaning things, because it gets dirty way too quickly. And not having the cleaners actually work properly kind of sucks. And by kinda, I mean by a lot. think we got most everything taken care of. There we go. All right. Tons of stuff here. A lot of people in line, so let's go and do some stuff here. Hello? Oh, that took you forever. And as you guys probably noticed, I did indeed take out all the fruit and vegetables because it was much easier. This part is much easier when it's solid dollars. There we go. Because sadly, you know, they can take how much ever they want. So even if you set something for a certain amount, and that certain amount is a solid dollar, they don't have to get a full, like, pound. They can get, like, half a pound, which only gives them a few cents that they would have to pay. So it's quite annoying. Got a lot of money right now, and I can guarantee we're going to be spending all of it. I might wait until we get like 10,000 and get that spot over there unlocked. Oh yeah, the money launderers. It cost $104 and he gave me two $100 bills. Fishy. Oh, someone wants brown sugar. Not a lot of healthy foods here. Tons of rice and bread. Oh, and some eggs. That's good. Yeah, I'm not sure if I should come back once I have all that money, the 10K, or if I should just keep playing till we actually get it. I mean, honestly, with how much money we got this day, all I would have to do is wait another day and we would have it. So, yeah, by the end of this episode, we'll have that spot, I think. I think all we need is 10,000. I'll check after we get this person taken care of. Make sure I could go for a nice snack. Not right now, but later tonight. It feels like a snack type of day. Not time of day like I almost said. Type of day. So what we need, management, not gonna bother with that. Oh, the next one is 20k. Well, what about storage? Oh yeah, I could get this, but if I do, it doesn't actually unlock. I might actually have to replay the whole game. That's right. This week rather. That's what I was gonna be like looking into, but I guess I forgot about that. Yeah, isn't that crappy? Like I might actually have to redo the whole save file because I think the one I have is just trash. All right. So supply cost 6,000. I don't remember. I thought all I spent was a little over 1,000, unless I bought stuff above 4 at the end of the last episode. 250 upgrade. I don't remember what I got. Alright, I'm gonna wait right here, and once these boxes are taken care of, we'll come back and start the day. Alright, we can start the day. So sadly, somehow, they gave me a bunch of these. So I think it does actually give you the wrong items that you didn't order sometimes. Because it didn't give me these two instead. I think everything else is pretty good. I don't remember. Well, I do remember getting this, but I don't know why. Because we've got everything. I mean, the fridge is going to need something new, but for some reason the walls don't seem to expand when we get the storage going. And we actually need more of those. I mean, if this like will cost like less than 1,000, like if I will have 4,000 after getting all this stuff, then I probably will. Otherwise, I'm just saving up for. Well, actually, no. There's no reason to save up because that's 20,000. Well, we might as well save up and it was a little over what I wanted by $20, but it's all right. I think everything else is good for now. Oh, I forgot to look over in this section. I think we'll be okay. We definitely need more of this stuff. And one of these and these, this, that. Alright, and this is 1,000, a little over 1,000, which I'm not going to get. Let's pick up some of the trash that people are just eating the food and I guess not paying for even. I hope they change the trash on the ground or maybe just get rid of the trash. Because I've honestly never been into... I've worked at Walmart before and I've never seen... Like, you know, sometimes things will fall over and be like, oh, clean up on aisle 29. So sometimes things will break, but hopefully they code that in. So, like, say, I think I said this before, but say, like, this is a glass bottle of olive oil and it falls down, then, like, there'll be a mess like this underneath it, and then, like, a broken bottle. There's not much things that's another thing that could break. Fall and break, but yeah, I think it should just be like dirty, especially at the entrance. I feel like that's where people are gonna wipe their feet the most. Also, getting a rug would be a cool idea for the game. I'm also glad they got rid of the idea, or not got rid of the idea, but gave you the option of turning off the people who steal. I'm really glad they did that. It would be nice if they did that with the cleaning. In fact, I think I'd rather deal with thieves instead of like having to always clean. I mean, I guess what I could do, I could probably just go and, you know, get another one, get another cleaner, see if they actually work this time. If none of this works, I will save the file I have and just like redo everything. Not that I want to do that, but I will. I will do that if need be. Alright, so... Nope. There we go. Funny that it doesn't need cleaning in there, even though there's just as much people walking in there. Granted, it's workers, but they're still people, even if they are clones. Did you know the first cloned creature was a sheep? Back in 1999. I remember hearing about that when I was a kid, and it was very weird. And then all of a sudden, everybody like pretended like cloning wasn't an actual real thing. But it was, and it is. There we go. So yeah, we need, so we could get the storage. We could get this and almost get this. But, I think I'll save this day. And after I save at the end of this day, I will buy it so you guys can see what it looks like. Alright, so I'm expecting about 8,000 by the end of the day. If it's as good as the day before. In fact, I would expect 9,000. Because it was a little over, actually wasn't it 5,000 I had? And I also bought something for a little over 1,000, so if I don't buy anything now, and I'm not, I should actually have close to 10,000 by the end of the day. There we go. And all we'll need to like really buy are the things that like we really need to get. Cause I like to keep my stock room shelved and as fully stocked as possible, basically. That's not always possible, but making sure that it's not completely barren is like the only thing I'm going to be going for. So yeah, the next day after this, tomorrow basically, we're going to I'm gonna go to the storeroom and we shall see all the things that we actually need. There's a few things that are just we need, and we'll make sure to get those. And that's all we'll get. There we go. Want to make sure I'm still recording. Not too difficult to do, just look at the second monitor. Alright. Almost 10,000. Will you be giving us 10k? Close. And you. There we go. Over. So, income 6,100, supply cost 600 for that. Yeah, I didn't even spend 1,000 like I said I was thinking on doing. So yeah, 10k today. Vodka, flour, water, rice. Vodka, flour, water, rice. Vodka, flour, vodka, flour, there we go. I think that was it. Make sure. Vodka, flour, and now water and rice. Water. Check the others just to make sure. And now rice. I think we have 2 types of rice. I can't remember. Guess there's only one. Oh, and that has gone up as well. That's good. That's nice. Gotta love to see it. Alright, so I'm gonna put these. I'm gonna help them, and I'll be back actually. Alright, I quickly took care of that while they're still, you know, stocking the shelves. I'm gonna go and so this is the wall that should disappear because it goes this way. So I'll come in here after we buy it. I saved, save again just to show you, and we'll get this. And as you can see, neither of them are gone. So that is why I'm thinking on redoing the games. So I'm gonna make a note of it when I'm done. Alright, I didn't want to talk while it's loading. Anyway, so yeah, as you can tell, I'm just thinking that honestly, I don't know why I saved and loaded anyways, because first of all, it doesn't look like it worked. Second of all, I'm just kind of thinking on redoing everything. So I'm not sure. Should I just like restart the save file and show you guys my journey from the beginning again? Or should I come back to... You know what? I think I should. I think I should come back completely new. Or at least mostly new. I will save this save file, which sounds funny, but back when I had a mod where you could have a bunch of different save files, I save them all into a folder called save files or old saves. So I'll do that with this one, and I don't know, maybe I should have thought about it sooner for the season, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not here to be annoyingly professional, quote unquote professional. Like there's such a thing as a professional Lech player kind of is a bit cringy to me, I guess. It wasn't always like that, but now that I think about it more, it kind of is. It's not a job that requires to be paid, I don't think. Getting paid to have fun, that's not a job. You need to, like, hate it for it to be an actual job. Although, once it is a job, you're gonna hate it anyways. Eventually. Yep. Eventually, you will. Alright, so let's go through this, see the things that we need. We still have some flour. And we still have spaghetti. Man, we need some potatoes. Oh, I have a bunch of stuff here. Fuck it. Let's get it. And once they put this stuff up, I'll come back. But right now I'm going to quickly say what I'm thinking on before I forget. So the only reason why I'm still doing this episode, I almost thought about just scrapping it and just starting over completely with this episode. What I'm thinking on is, do I want to still do that though? I'm thinking on maybe just redoing the whole thing and showing everything from the beginning again, or I might just replay everything about to where we are now. I don't know. That's that's what I'm going to be thinking about during the next week of till the next episode, basically. Maybe that's what the season will be, is each new season will be restarting the game and seeing how far we can get. With that in mind, we can kind of see that I got as far as, I haven't gotten the green beans yet, but we have gotten to the point where we can almost get them. And sadly, this stuff doesn't work anymore. Probably because there was, I once had a mod for storage, so it probably messed something up or something like that. Well, that's the only thing I can think of. So none of this matters anymore, really. I am gonna see how far I can get in this episode. But yeah, for the most part, it does not matter. If I can get to 20k, then we'll have that, and then I'll know how far I went. But yeah, we'll be back. Finally. Man, that took forever. Alright. Store is open. Let's see how bad the damage is after they... Oh, yeah, we're gonna need some more of these. Get another one of those. Couple of those. Yeah, this is the damage, alright. Alright, this section is alright. Yeah, so I've been going back and forth on like what I want to do. Like, do I restart the whole thing, which I'm probably gonna do, because I am that kind of person who will just restart something all over again. In fact, that's not even the question, because I am going to be restarting this over. The question is, am I going to show the process of getting back up to where we are right now? Or am I just going to show the whole process? Most likely going to show the whole process. That's where I'm at currently. Alright, we got everything. That's pretty much the last time I'm going to order anything. I don't even know where this goes. I can hardly see. I didn't get any new sushi. That's the only thing I didn't get. Bitch. I had pizza for dinner today. That was really nice. Really, probably the best food. I mean, it's every main food ingredient combined into one convenient thing. And yeah, I mean the bread's not so healthy, but everything else is relatively. Not so sure about the tomatoes. It's full of carbs, but you know, whatever. And the cheese isn't as healthy as it could be because it's one of those. It's mozzarella, so it's not like one of the healthier hard cheeses, but you know, whatever. And the meat, well, while meat is actually healthy, most regrettably, they usually, you know, like the salamis or the pepperonis, they use nitrates and nitrites, which is not good. But healthy from, am I going to gain weight from it? Not really. I've known many people who were able to eat tons of more pizza than me and pretty much gain nothing. I, on the other hand, can eat one slice of any kind of food and gain 300 pounds. That's a high exaggeration, but you know, that's how it feels. Nowadays, I'm not gaining weight from what I eat. It's just lack of exercise, I believe. I'm basically in front of my computer theoretically 24/7 because my bed is right in front of my computer. I use my bed as my chair. So even when I'm sleeping, I'm still technically in front of my computer. But yeah, I sleep for maybe 8 hours max, which means I'm in front of my computer at least 16 hours a day. Usually writing or staring blankly off into distance in a deep sadness and despair. When I actually do get stuff done is moments like this where I'm actually finally, you know, doing some kind of recording. It's quite wondrous. Alright. They're really not even bothering with that, are they? Let's do it for them. Hopefully that's the right one. Well, it wasn't. Your face is full. So this goes like here. Yep. Yep. Sucks that these people don't know how to work properly. Is this coconut soda? You know, I like the idea of pineapple coconut drink. It's nice and tropical. It'd be so funny if people actually don't know what that is. What's a pineapple coconut? What does that mean? Idiots nowadays. Am I right? Not the people watching this, of course. People watching this are probably some of the most beautiful people on YouTube, I would say. Some little known fact, I would say, but sometimes it's just gotta be said. Oh, so it goes further this way now. Pretty cool. I did not see that the first time. I wasn't expecting it over there. I hope this is hamburger. It looks like it. But, yeah, technically I wouldn't need to restart the thing anymore. I am going to. That was one of the reasons why I was going to restart everything. Maybe I shouldn't now. Yeah. Maybe I will just move these back over there. I preferred it when it went straight down that way though, I'll be honest, but whatever. But yeah, I wonder which which one would you have more of, pineapple or coconut? Great, now I have the song stuck in my head. Oh well. Now usually when you have like pizza or something, you have like ice cream for dessert to kind of like appease the burning sensation of what you just ate. That is to say, I put crushed red peppers on my pizza because I like heat. Make things much more interesting, but I might have had a bit too much. Pulp. That's probably an orange soda, which is pretty much one of my all-time favorite sodas. Yeah. Orange soda. Where does this go? Yep, okay. Well, that's a third option. Maybe I just keep this save since it is actually working. And I can just move these two down. I can also get another one so I can get this as well. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep this. as you can probably guess, I was only going to restart the whole series, or restart the whole game, literally due to that whole fiasco. But since it's just a different spot, we're gonna keep it. And as you probably can tell, they are all done in there. And now they're just waiting on me. Because sadly, these guys did not do their job. Potatoes and vodka. You know, vodka is made from potatoes, unless someone was lying to me, because I don't drink it. I've had it before. I think I've tried every type of alcohol. After my parents' divorce, when I was at one of my, the family friends, friends of the family, they had like a crap ton of alcohol, so I just tried everything. I remember having a whole bottle of, not a bottle, a whole cup of Jack Daniels. And then I had a can of Coca-Cola. And I was just kind of like mixing it myself, seeing how much I wanted. I eventually found out they like saw the whole thing. It was probably a 12-ounce cup. So it wasn't like a shot is like an ounce, I believe. And yeah, it was like 12 shots at least. It did nothing to me. Did you just go through this wall here? Anyways, 6,000. I spent 4,000 and 4,000 on the upgrades. That was the thingy-maboob. Lost some money, but technically we still have some. The cake has gone down by a shit ton. We are now making no money on it. I'm going to clean the store and I'll be back. I don't think we're going to get anything. Once these guys are done shelving the products, I'll see what we have left in the store. I'm going to see if there's any empty shelves, and I'll also check the storage. Alright, let's go with our last day in the game. I actually have not checked the shelves, but it looks like this, yeah, it's this kind of stuff. Yeah. And while I was gone, or rather, while I had the game paused, I didn't really come up with any conclusion as to what I wanted to do. So, yeah, we're still no clue. As to how I'm going to be doing the next episode. That should be alright. We'll all see next time. One thing for sure, I can tell you all, is I don't think I'm actually going to redo the thing. I think what we have is good enough. Um, yeah, I don't see the point in redoing everything. So yeah, we're actually going to keep on going with what we've got here. Which means I'm gonna be buying more of this stuff. But first, we're gonna buy this. All the things we can find here, including the expensives. Mm, oh, need 4 of these. And I need the thing before the soap. Let's go wholesale offer. We buy, do you want to sell? Go eat a dick. So, I need to get shelf and this cleaner. Alright, so let's see. Where's the cleaner at? Not sure which side the cleaner might have spawned at. Alright, well, I know what we're gonna be doing. I'll actually, should I cut this out? Probably not, since there's honestly nothing to do during the day in the game. Once the day is rolling, we're going to be showing everything. So what I would really like for this game is the storage to have 3 different types of storage. The sections where you need to, well, you don't need to, the normal section like this, then a section where you need to have like a freezer, and then the section where you need just a normal refrigerator. A lot of these freezer goods don't really need to be frozen. And here, like, this stuff doesn't need to be frozen. I don't think any of these things do, but because you can all, the chicken definitely would need to be frozen, but other than that, let's give them some light. Let's clean. This is the dirty area over here. Alright. That just came out of nowhere. So did you guys hear about the ship that ran into a bridge? Yep, I'm recording this on Saturday, the day before I upload this. For you guys watching, it just happened yesterday, but for me, it's today. It's quite an interesting thing. It wasn't like the way they made it sound. They made it sound like it was like some dramatic thing, but it was just like the very top. I mean, I didn't watch the video because I don't really care about news anymore. Um, Most of it is either complete falsehoods and lies or exaggerated lies that of things that actually did happen. So it's best to not even bother. But I guess that's something that happened. Whether how much of it is exaggerated or not, who knows? But it didn't seem like anybody was actually hurt, I don't think. So that's at least good news. Just damage. Easy. It just creates more jobs, really, so that's good. I guess it doesn't really create a job, but it definitely gives a created job something to do. As you can see, I got bored of that. Even though it's my favorite thing, I don't know if anybody else watching this enjoys that kind of stuff as much as I do. So by the time you see this, no, House Flipper will have one long episode that will end it. That is 5 hours long, which I'm gonna have to find a day just to do nothing but that the whole day. Because I just took, it was about 3 to 500 gigabytes worth of data. About, oh man, I think it was 40 hours of footage. And I brought it, I sped it up, took parts out that didn't matter. And it was just me doing a bunch of stuff, and eventually I just figured it doesn't matter. But then I thought I didn't want to waste my time with all that stuff I did. And so that's why I made the video. I have the video made, I just have to I have to commentate on it first. And the reason why I exported the video first was because the editor I use caches everything into a folder. So it's basically a folder with all the footage combined. So it would be another like 300 gigabytes or whatever. And I didn't want to have that going on. So what I did was I just got the video to how I wanted it, exported the video out, and then I'll be watching that video while I commentate. And after that, House Flipper will be done, and I'll never do House Flipper again because holy crap, that has been going. So I haven't been doing primary. I have primary gameplay or primary Let's Plays and secondary Let's Plays. There's nothing else anymore. I merged the tertiary Let's Plays into secondary. And yeah, I've been doing House Flipper for almost a year. I mean, I've been doing that secondary Let's Play longer than most any other game in my primary series ever. There was that had what I said, but with a caveat of for the Let's Plays that didn't have some kind of problem with it, because some of the games kind of had problems with either recording or some other kind of problem. My Morrowind Let's Play, that one, yeah, that one took a long time because it had problem recording. Same with the KOTOR series, the first one, not the Evil playthrough. I think that's the cheese. One problem with tall shelves is it's hard to see what you put in the top shelves. But yeah, House Flipper lasted a long time. There was so much. I had so much footage of House Flipper. I think it messed up the algorithm for my channel for a while. I know the Sims 3 stuff I did last year definitely messed up my algorithm. For the longest time, it was only bringing in people that only cared about Sims 3, and it's definitely not a game I liked that much in the first place. That's probably the last time I'm going to be playing Sims 3 on the channel. I do have... Never mind, I do have a few series that I want to finish first. So you guys will be getting a Sims 3 playthrough again. Actually, I should get back into that. I had my Let's Play of Sims 3, but I also would like, or not also like to, but I was also doing a challenge. I forgot what the challenge was. It was like an extreme challenge. It was like a couple of challenges together. There's like an A to Z challenge that you can do, where each new Sim born, you name them the next incremental letter in the alphabet. So the first person would be A, like my name Andy, and then the next person born would be a B, and so on and so forth from there. So I might get back into that stuff again. There is gonna come a point where I'm just gonna stop playing Sims 3 though, and then I'm gonna start playing Sims 4. But to be quite honest, I don't really like Sims 4 from what little I've played of it. So what little I do play of that game won't last for very long, and eventually the whole like Sims series I just won't even play. Will finally be finished with the series. That's like my ultimate goal, to get to the point where I'm just only playing new games. Especially now that I have a new computer that I actually need to make a video of. I kind of forgot to show off my computer. Yeah, I mean, it was a bad time when I like put it together, but I'm gonna have to do that because I now have a new computer that can pretty much play most any new game I have. It's not the most beefiest computer, but man, I spent months, almost years actually. I think I spent years researching which parts I should get that are the cheapest but best parts you can get. And for $600, I got one of the best computers that you can get. It's still not fully finished, like you can actually use it, but I still need to get one of the SS.2 types of solid state drives. I think that's what it is. I can't remember what it is. But you like screw it onto the motherboard itself, and it's supposed to be a lot a lot more safe, I think, and a lot more quicker. There are two types of rice. Okay, let's make it daytime. Satisfied customer 69. Hell yeah, there was. 7,000. Cereal rice soda. Cereal rice soda. Cereal rice soda. I don't think that was the cereal, honestly. Cereal, cereal, if I can pronounce it properly. Wait, isn't there one more? Did I check out the other rice? Yeah, I did. I think I did. Now I'm not sure. Where is the other cereal at? Should there be one in this area? There should be one where the potatoes are. The potatoes. Where are the potatoes? Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. There's sections over here. Oh boy, that needs to go down a lot. So, yeah, I want to get this taken care of so we can start that row. And we were going to move this stuff over here. Because instead of having these here, I put them over here to designate that I want more stuff over here. I guess I could move these two over. And I might be able to move this over as well. I'm not sure. Alright, potatoes are decent. I guess that was the correct cereal. And then soda. I forgot what the soda was. I don't know if it was one of these earlier ones or if it was one of the newer ones. Yeah, it was this one. Alright, well, I think that's it for the episode. Like I said, I wanted to say, talked about some of the games I'm going to be doing. And when we come back, this is going to be taken care of. And we're going to still be in this save file. I think we're going to continue with the save file from the first season. I'm glad, so very glad I noticed this. So we can get the next one right now if we wanted. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait here. Once this is all taken care of, I will come back and we'll see if we need any more food, and if we don't, then I will get the next section of that. Alright, so I think they're done. And I don't think I saw anything that we needed. We can get about $1,500 worth of stuff if we really need to. I believe. As we can get this. So about 1,300. I don't think we need anything else. Well, we need a little bit of spaghetti. Well, we don't really need it. Yeah, I think we're good. I think I can actually, like I said, I can come back and I can get that. Right at the end of an episode. I don't usually do that, but I want this to be an interesting day. So let's get that. This is pretty interesting. Interesting that they expanded it over this way instead of back further. I guess it kind of makes sense. And yeah, that's pretty good. I'll have to move these over back there now. This is pretty cool. I like this, actually. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. A little bit longer than the last few episodes of this season, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Love you all. Peace to you, and as always, stay safe.